Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Epomaker G84 mechanical keyboard. Epomaker did send this out to me for review, but it will not change my thoughts and opinions on the keyboard. So let's get into it. So first off, we have the box here. Pretty much just a simple box. In terms of what you get in the box, so at first you do get 2 extra switches, which is always nice to see. You get a braided Type-C cable, and you get a keycap and switch puller. So apart from that, let's talk about the keyboard. So this is tri-mode compatible. I mostly did test this keyboard wired, but I did do some wireless, and it also supports Bluetooth. This does have a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, but I can't really say how well that battery lasted because I didn't really use wireless that much. But 4,000 isn't anything crazy, but it should be enough. This does support 1K polling wired and wireless, and this does support via software. So it's not going to have any terrible cheap software. It's going to have a really good web software that is really customizable. So if you do like software, you shouldn't have to worry. In terms of RGB, there are 3 different spots this keyboard has RGB. It has RGB right here on the badge. It has the main RGB. It's just set to blue right now, and it gets pretty bright. And then we have the side RGB on each side. You have an LED right here. If you don't like all 3 of these RGBs, you can turn each individually off and customize them individually. Maybe you want blue here, you want red here, and you want yellow there, or you just want one of them off and another. So the RGB is pretty customizable as well if you like RGB. But let's get into the case itself. So this is a plastic case right here. As you can see, it takes fingerprints pretty easily. There's a little metal badge over here. We have dual stage feet. As you can see right here, the 2.4 gigahertz dongle sits right in there. So have nice feet. There's some more rubber feet over here. And then we have a little slant down here. This doesn't really add anything to the keyboard. It's just copying, booting. There's literally no reason. And then on the case, we have the Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz and the Win and Max switch, and then we have a center USB-C. I don't love how the USB-C, I don't know how well you can see it, doesn't go all the way in, but it's not really a big deal. In terms of the keycaps, let's just take one off. So we do have, sorry. We do have double shot PBT keycaps. They are shine through though. Some people do like shine through for RGB, and this is an RGB centered board, so I don't really have a problem with them being shine through. But there are people out there who don't like shine through, like myself, which it would be nice if they do offer a variant of this board without shine through and just regular legends, but it's not the end of the world. Keycaps are pretty cheap. You could replace it, but you really shouldn't have to if you don't like shine through. In terms of the switches, we have these Epomaker clear switches right here. I haven't really tried these in any other keyboards to say that they're good overall switches, but they sound phenomenal on this keyboard, and I will give a sound test later. It's like this deep marbly sound. And the sound profile on this keyboard, again, I haven't really tried any other switches in this keyboard, but with these switches, it sounds phenomenal and sounds really good for a $60 keyboard. It is going to sound like a plastic keyboard, though, not an aluminum keyboard, but I think it's a good sound profile. In terms of typing experience, it feels like a pretty good keyboard to type on, but I personally miss a lot more than on other keyboards. It kind of feels like the keycaps are closer together or thinner, and I mistype more. I'm not like the greatest typer ever, but I haven't really had it this bad on any other keyboard. It's probably just me, but the typing experience for me, like, it feels good to type. This is a flex cut polycarbonate plate. It does feel pretty good. I just personally, it didn't feel as good as other keyboards. I was mistyping a lot. This keyboard layout, by the way, is the same as the Wooting 88G. It's kind of like a 75, little bigger than a 75%, but smaller than a TKL. Is this, in terms of these stabs, they are all lubed pretty well. These are solid stabs, nothing to complain about. In terms of, is this good for gaming? So I gamed with this. Like, obviously this doesn't have rapid trigger. It's not a Hall effect keyboard. It's not going to be as good. But I was playing Splitgate. I played a little Apex on it. It felt completely fine. Like, if you're not a competitive gamer, if you're just playing casually and you want a mechanical keyboard that sounds good, this is completely fine for gaming. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it if you're trying to play on the highest level as possible. But again, if you're a casual player, this is fine. In terms of price, this is $60 on Amazon currently. It's also $60 on their website, but with Amazon, there's free shipping. I'm not sure if Epomaker has free shipping on their site. They might, but it's $60 shipping on Amazon. Is this worth it? So what I would say is you can get aluminum mechanical keyboard with most of the same features for like 10-20 bucks more. So I would recommend that. But if you can't afford that extra 10-20 bucks, or you just don't want an aluminum case because it'll be significantly heavier, or for whatever reason, or you just can't find one available within your budget, I do think this is completely fine. This keyboard does nothing special, but it does everything you need it to do, and it's a pretty fair price at $60. So I wouldn't put this at the top of my recommendation list, but if someone asked me, I only have $60, what keyboard should I buy? I would definitely give this to them as an option. It's a decent keyboard. There's no issue. I haven't had any issues with it apart from like me missing keys, but that just might be me. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this review. I'm going to leave it off with the sound test. Thank you for watching.